The headlines: man appears in court on charge of unlawfully killing his toddler daughter and is sent for psychiatric care. More industrial conflict looms as BW boss talks of a big strike. And local Christian and Muslim leaders hold a rare meeting. Welcome to Nation News for Thursday, May the 21st, 2015. We begin with another sad story to report in this Child Month of the unnatural death of a toddler. It's of a 3-month-old girl whose father faces a charge of manslaughter or unlawful killing in respect of her death. 23-year-old Akita Bradshaw of Sturgis St. Thomas was remanded in a psychiatric hospital when he made his first appearance in the District D Magistrates Court. According to police, 3-month-old Akila Bradshaw was taken to the QEH on May the 2nd in an unconscious state. She died subsequently. The country is already struggling to come to terms with the death of Shamar Weeks, the 12-year-old who was found hanging at his home last Thursday. The restlessness among sections of the public sector, as seen in recent industrial action, may just be the tip of the iceberg. In fact, the Barbados Workers' Union's Tony Moore says a big strike is possible. The General Secretary was speaking to journalists after the breakdown of talks with the hotel sector and in the wake of industrial action by bus workers and customs staff. Ms. Moore claimed that both government and the private sector have been treating workers' grievances as low priority items. On the issue of dissatisfaction among customs officers ahead of their integration into the Revenue Authority, she spoke of ignorance of any industrial action, even though officers have themselves said they are slowing down work procedures.
I have been hearing a lot of comments about a work slow, a work stoppage. You've been hearing about a go slow. You've been hearing of work to rule by customs. I don't know up to now of any industrial action that has been taken. What I know is that workers within that department are feeling a level of anxiety and stress that may impede the progress with which they are able to pursue their respective tasks, and that the public at large might be experiencing the effects of that anxiety and frustration.
Ms. Moore said the union was fighting to get a better deal for workers in a number of sectors, including financial services.
We have the finance sector, where although reports are made available publicly, and there have been public statements from a number of banks and credit unions regarding solid performances, workers within those institutions are still being denied the increases being sought to increase their spending power. But more importantly, there seems to be a move or a wave of redundancies that seems attractive to the principals. We had one such meeting yesterday afternoon, and that one might very well result in industrial dislocation, one that we are watching closely.
Police are investigating a robbery which took place at the Village Bakery in Ellerton, St. George on Tuesday night. 2 men are reported to have stormed into the bread shop around 9:20 and demanded that a female employee hand over cash and her cell phone. Another woman customer was also robbed of her phone. The workers said the men had scarves partially hiding their faces and one was carrying an object. The Ministry of Health has assured the public that there are no suspected cases of the mosquito-borne Zika virus in the Caribbean to date. However, it is urging the public to continue its vigilance against the carrier, the Aedes aegypti mosquito, by destroying all possible breeding sites on their premises. Brazil has confirmed the presence of the disease, which presents dengue-like symptoms like fever, headache, muscle pain, and rash. There is no vaccine or specific treatment for Zika. Muslim and Christian leaders have held what's been described as a historic meeting at the Kensington New Road Mosque. Anglican Bishop John Holder was among the Christian clerics who joined with the president of the Muslim Association, Suleiman Bulbulia, and his colleagues to pledge to work together for the betterment of this country. Mr. Bulbulia said it's imperative that the two sides find common ground on issues confronting the society. The meeting was convened by the Muslim Association. A call has been made at a function for a visiting Guyanese business delegation for Barbadians to explore trade and investment opportunities in Guyana. The CEO of the IDC, Sandra Trotman, says Barbados would benefit as well. The Guyanese business people are here for this weekend's BMX. In sport, cricket, Sir Curtly Ambrose says he wants to return passion and self-belief to the West Indies, who are preparing to face Australia in a 2-test series. The former fast bowler and current team bowling coach said the Windies players possess the necessary skills set for international cricket, but need to add confidence and consistency to their game if they are to break out of a losing slump. The first test in the West Indies-Australia series starts in Dominica on June the 3rd. And finally, a married man in Britain left a sex tape he had made with his mistress on a bus before pleading to the Lost Property Department for its return. The love cheat begged the bus company's Lost Property Department to give it back before his wife found out he was playing away. The red-faced couple sent a pal around to collect the tape after it was handed into the Lost Property office by bus staff. The incident was revealed as part of an appeal to encourage customers to look after their possessions while using public transport. And that's Nation News for Thursday. For more, log on to nationnews.com, as well as YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And remember to pick up your Weekend Nation on Friday